A high-quality volunteering management is crucial to ensure the success of the project and to have a real impact on the volunteer within the organisation and the local community. The 4 steps to manage a high-quality volunteering project. To formalise the volunteering project. To host the volunteer. To ensure the follow-up of the volunteer and to evaluate the volunteer project. Before the arrival of the volunteer, you need to formalise the project by signing an agreement with the sending partner and the volunteer. This agreement must be signed by the 3 parties before the beginning of the project. The agreement describes the mission of the volunteer, the project modalities, as well as the rights and duties of each person. Everybody must read carefully the agreement and agree to respect it. Also, you need to define an ethical charter. Make sure that the volunteer knows the codes of conduct and the values of the organisation. Finally, you need to communicate regularly with the sending organisation and the volunteer. To prepare the project, the communication between the mentor of your organisation, the sending organisation, and the volunteer must be flowing and regular. Communicate clearly to answer all the questions and to better prepare the project. The hosting organisation must facilitate the arrival and the induction of the volunteer. Organise a welcome briefing during a couple of days. The objective is to introduce your organisation, the staff, the project, the partners, the work environment, the living conditions, and the local cultural context. This welcome briefing can also include elements about safety and security. Within your structure, the mentor designated for the volunteer will ensure their follow-up all along the project. The organisation of regular meetings and the availability of the mentor will help to anticipate and to resolve any difficulties. At a professional level, you need to evaluate the progress of the project, the achieved results, and to set new objectives. At a personal level, it's the occasion to measure the well-being of the volunteer, their stress condition, their integration in the staff and in their new living context, and their possible difficulties. The midterm project is a key step. You need to organise a special meeting, a midterm meeting, to evaluate the acquired skills by the volunteer and to set new objectives for the end of the mission. At the end of the mobility project, you need to organise a final evaluation meeting with the volunteer. Evaluate the mission of the volunteer and discuss with them the question of their return in their home country. Also evaluate the project with the sending organisation. Internally, reassess the needs of your organisation and of the local community with your staff. And, if necessary, define a new vacancy announcement and a volunteer profile. To obtain long-term results and a sustainable impact in your community, it's essential to ensure a high-quality management of the volunteers.